Hello, well, is this microphone working or is it bleeping? I hope it's alright. It's a new lead. 199, so it should be a good one. Where am I? I just got off the delayed train, delayed 25 bloody minutes. I'm at Liverpool. And it's Paul McCartney's birthday. Not that he'll be here having any beers, I don't think. When I borrowed some money on my credit card, I thought, last day of my holidays, I'll have to get out of the house. Yes, Mathew Street. I've got a picture of this from about 1900. It was all fruit warehouses. I think it still is. Yes, the fans never forget the birthdays. Old John stuff still there from last October. Birthday boy. These statues were criticised for looking bloody awful, but I suppose you have to give them artistic licence, don't you? Well, I've just been up Mathew Street, bought some stuff at that shop, which is part of the 5 days night hotel. I think rooms charge at about 120 quid a night. I've stopped here because I've got some old postcards of this scene many years ago. I think that's all altered because of the bombing. This was heavily hit by bombs during the war. There's a few pictures of the entire area which was devastated. And the only thing that survived was the Queen Victoria statue. Everything else was blitzed. In the Blitz, well, you know, when Liverpool was heavily hit. I think it was May 1940 or 41 for that. Yes, I thought, can you hear me? I thought I'd stop here because that is the old White Star Line office building. I think I've filmed it before, but you get a good view of the Three Graces here, away from all them horrible concrete blocks. You know, a lot nicer them, aren't they? Who gave the planning permission for them monstrosities? White Star Line. It's an hotel now. It's a Titanic themed hotel, but there's another one up the road, about a mile up. This is the most authentic one. We'll be in the White Star Line's offices. Did I mention the White Star Line's offices? Well, I thought I'd inquire about the ferries, and there's one at 4 o'clock in half an hour, but just going across the river then back again. I'm not sure what is it to see on the other side. Another town. Me and my mate Kevin once went across during the Beatles weekend and got off at the wrong one. And there was nothing there apart from a pub. We had to wait an hour in the pub for the return ferry. So answers on the postcard, what's on the other side of the river? Looks like there's a destroyer across there. Grey ship. This is the microphone picking the slight breeze up. That's a better view of the White Star Hotel. Look at that thing, it's hideous, not think. And this, horrible. What's he meant to be? Well, I've just been in there for a pint of bitter and a double Irish whiskey, but the bitter was bloody awful, right? Sour. Or is it bitter? That funny bloody taste. The pump house. I have a film of Boys From The Blackstuff when all this was derelict, and that was just a derelict old building. May as well film the old buildings while I'm here. Edward Pavilion. I think the date from the 1820s or something. Something like that. Is that an Italian? Yeah, it is an Italian restaurant. I've just had a toasty from a cafe on the seafront there. Or on the riverfront. Toasty $3.95. I imagine in there it'll be £40 for the same thing. How many red bricks were made? I used to make this. Just imagine life on the docks all them years ago. It's worth a look in them shops. not that far to walk. All these original Victorian fittings, a crane for unloading goods off the sailing ships and merchant vessels. Some kind of ratchet hoist for pulling ropes up with clickers on to stop them going back. There's even a cannon. I can't read the plaque though. Cannon off an old ship. It should clean up and put... let's have a look. Oh, it's a 1 o'clock gun. 1867. 1 o'clock gun that they have in Edinburgh. Another crane over there. Nice, isn't it? But the cafes are meant to be quite expensive. I'll check the prices further up. This is the back of the museum. The Maritime and Slavery Museum. They make a big fuss, don't they, about our past. We all know what the British were like in the 1700s, 1800s. No need to keep going on about it. You know what I mean? No, destroying statues, etc. Beatles in jelly beans. Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. Is it bleeping? The Britannia Pavilion at the back, that's got the store for the Magical Mystery Tour, Beatles story. I always thought you had to go through it in order to buy stuff because they rejigged it, but that's not the case. That is the gift shop which you can go in without going around the rather expensive Beatles tour. There's about 10 different rooms with different periods of the career, you know, from Hamburg Cavern right through to the studio, through Yellow Submarine. And in the end, it's a John Lennon white room with his white piano. And because I've been through there 10 times over the years, I've been in the gift shop and bought a DVD that I'm on. A concert for George in November 2002. I was on the second row. So I bought it again. I always regret selling that. And that's where you book for the coach tours around Liverpool, apparently. No taxis about, so I'm going to get a taxi back to the station. Or should I walk it? Like I said, my feet aren't too bad, but it is a bit of a trek. What time is it? 4:30. I think I've seen everything there is to see. Well, these are hotels, Jury's, Pullman Hotel, Premier Inn. Yes, a lot of tourists do this shot through the old archway.